Have you ever heard a song that resonated with you so deeply that it completely changed your mood? Most people probably have, but why does this happen? What happens in our brains when we hear a song we connect with? Haley Eccles, music therapist and communications director at Therabeat Inc., explains which parts of our brains are activated when we hear music.
Research has proven that music activates many areas of the brain. Just to name a few areas of the brain, the cerebellum, which is involved in the motor or movement coordination of our bodies, and the hippocampus, which is involved with storing memories in the brain, the amygdala, which is the part of the brain that helps with our emotional development.
Athenian musicians will take us further in explaining what music means to them.
As far as the scene goes, you're constantly going out to shows, going to see other people's music, trying to get inspiration for other things, and it kind of pulls you all together as like a community of people.
Athens is a very welcoming space for any art, which is good, which has been very good for my mental health. I usually just tend to find myself with creative people, and it's just kind of like a thing you can't really turn off. It's like part of just your well-being, and this has been a really good place for me to foster it and figure things out for myself.
Well, for me, music is how I cope with my mental health. It's always been the safest and most accessible resource for me, and it's always been my number one coping skill is making music. So personally, music and mental health go hand in hand.
I think that one of the great misconceptions in our society is they can somehow be separate. My name is Patrick Ferguson. I'm the Public Relations and Media Coordination Director for Nucci Space. I think that there's a special need for mental health care in the community of musicians in Athens, Georgia, or in America.
Patrick emphasized how Abraham Maslow's hierarchy of needs, a psychological theory modeling human motivation, plays an important role in our behavior. The theory implies that there are 5 levels of needs that humans seek to satisfy in all decisions: physiological and basic survival needs, safety and security, love and belonging, self-esteem, and self-actualization at the top. Self-actualization is complete fulfillment or meeting your life's purpose. Ferguson and other professionals agree that the pandemic has prevented progression through this model.
Yeah, when you take it out to a broader level, for a musician, COVID-19 has been hell. They've had nowhere to make any money. And if you can't make any money, you can't keep the roof over your head, you can't keep food on the table. That's problematic right there. They're right at the bottom level.
Once your material needs are met, you can have higher aspirations for well-being. I don't believe in advice, but I do believe in sharing your experience, strength and hope. Be open and honest and intimate with your friends. Support each other, build each other up, because we're all we have,
Emily Petraglia, Grady Newsource.